Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Linwood Park for the NPL Women's New South Wales match of the round as the Macarthur Rams host Bulls FC Academy. My name is Pauletti. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company here this afternoon. As I said off the top, just for the match of the round. And if the Bulls FC Academy want to walk away victorious here this afternoon, they'll be up against history. I'll get into that a little bit more as the game gets underway. We'll take it through the starting lineups. First for the home side, the Macarthur Rams in goals. It's number 42, Sophia Fante. Number 3, Chantel Maniti. Number 6 is Eliza Amendolia. Number 8 is Amelia Kassar. Number 10, Sakura Najima. Number 14, Liana Luong. Number 15, Sophia Brokenshire. Number 17, Kira Bobbin. Number 21, Gabrielle Sarkis. Number 25, Darcy Malone. And number 33, Megan Mifsud on the substitutes bench. Reserve goalkeeper for the home side. Number 18, Isabella Coelho. Number 9, Taya Machensky. Number 11, Marcella Santos. Number 16, Hayley Thomas. Number 19, Madison Swatridge. And number 26, Amalia Plummer for the visiting Bulls FC Academy. Number 1 and starting goalkeeper is Ash Hughes. Number 2, Patria Phillips. Number 4 and captain is Gemma Ferris. Number 5, Liz Barwick-Gray. Number 6 is Anna Hogarth-Scott. Number 9 is Amber Luxmeyer. Number 11, Daniela Naimi. Number 12, Jasmine Melly. Number 13, Olivia Vanderlaan. Number 14, Janaea Dos Santos. And number 30 is Sarah Hunter. While on the substitutes bench, reserve goalkeeper, number 61, Lily Taylor. Number 3, Sienna Hawkins. Number 7, making her return from an ACL injury, Indiana Dos Santos. It's been quite some time since we've seen both Dos Santoses on a match day team sheet together. And if she plays, it'll be a fantastic moment for Indiana Dos Santos. Number 10, Tamara Souza. Number 15, Asha Franklin. Number 17, Ardon Surjan. And number 18, Laura Erichiello. So a couple of changes for both sides. Liz Barwick-Gray comes back into the starting side after starting on the bench last week. Anna Hogarth-Scott into the starting lineup as Ardon Surjan heads to the bench. While for Macarthur Rams, no Tegan Bertolicio. She's out with an injury. And Kira Bobbin comes into the starting lineup. We're just about set to get underway here. It'll be the Macarthur Rams in the maroon kit with grey striping on the front and grey socks to get us, who'll be running from left to right. My apologies. On your screen in the first half, while the Bulls FC Academy, white jersey, black shorts, white socks, running from left to right on your screen in the first half here in the NPL Women's New South Wales match of the round. My name is Pauletti. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company, and the Bulls FC Academy going for it straight off the kickoff. An early save there for Sophia Fante to get herself right into the game. And the Rams looking to start an attack here early through Kira Bobbin. She's into the box, crossing it. It'll be cut out there by Patria Phillips. Bobbin back on the ball now. Through ball looking for Kassar. And that one goes just wide of the goals from Amelia Kassar, who's playing up top today instead of her usual spot in midfield. It'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. Well, for the Bulls, they've shaking things up a little bit here. 4-2-4. Got Janaea Dos Santos here on the near side, Daniela Naimi on the far side, and the two strikers, Olivia Vanderlaan and Amber Luxmeyer, playing as dual 9. So a bit of a shake up here for Marty Garces. Usually plays a 4-3-3. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out as the game continues. Throw in here for the Rams as Liana Luong comes into the side for Tegan Bertolicio. Here's Gemma Ferris. Sends it long. Headed on by Vanderland. He's not able to control the touch, and it'll go out for a throw. So Rams getting to stay on the attack here in this local derby of sorts, a battle for Macarthur. Macarthur edition as opposed to the Northbridge edition of the battle for Macarthur. Bulls FC Academy, of course, being connected to Macarthur FC, but they do play their home games out of Northbridge Oval. That's part of the relationship that Macarthur FC have with Northbridge FC. Hughes gets us underway, goes short to Ferris, to Melly, to Janaea dos Santos. Melly lets a pass into Phillips, who's playing as part of the midfield today with Sarah Hunter, who signed for Bulls FC, straight into the starting lineup last week. So 2 straight starts for her after signing. As Vanderlaan goes into the box, short pass away to Phillips. Phillips shoots, gets it past Sophia Fante. And Patria Phillips has the opener here. Just 3 minutes into the game. Or a little bit over 3 minutes, I should say. Patria Phillips onto the score sheet here in the 4th minute. And it's 1-0 to Bulls FC Academy. It's a well-worked play by the visitors. And Patria Phillips comes up with the finish. That's goal number 6 of the season for her. Sophia Brokenshire goes short to Chantel Maniti. The pressure immediately coming, forcing Sophia Fante to go long. Jasmine Melly heads it forward. Liana Lewong's just going to let that roll out of play to take the throw in. And as I mentioned, Bulls FC want to win today. They will be up against history since getting promoted into the NPL Women's New South Wales in 2023. The Bulls FC have failed to be victorious here at Linwood Park, and in fact, overall, the record is a little bit shaky against the Rams. As Amber Luxmeyer goes down the left here, got Dos Santos and Vanderlaan with her. Luxmeyer into the box, tries to cut it back. It's going to be a goal kick. It was the first year that Bulls FC went by the Bulls FC name. They got promoted as Northbridge into the competition. And just the 2 victories overall for the Bulls. And both have come in the last 12 or so months. It was a 5-2 victory in 2025 at Northbridge Oval. And then earlier this season it was a 2-1 victory at Valentine Sports Park. In 2024 there was a 1-1 draw. And then, besides that, the rest have all been losses by varying degrees of margin, including 3 here at Linwood Park and the 2023 Grand Final at Valentine Sports Park. They've got a 1-0 lead here to Bulls FC. So a chance to perhaps right that wrong and claim their first victory here at Linwood Park in Sydney's southwest in the Macarthur region. And Sophia Fante on the ball now. She comes out here to Liana Lewong, who has to run back onto the pass. Goes backwards to Brokenshire. Darcy Malone going across to Megan Mifsud, who's immediately put under pressure by Daniela Naimi. Sarah Hunter winning the ball back for the visitors. Naimi on the ball now. Naimi trying to get it into the box, looking for a crossing option. Will win her side a corner instead. So, an attacking opportunity, or attacking corner here for the Bulls. Already up 1-0. I'd love to make it 2. As the temperature continues to drop here at Linwood Park. Literally an hour before kickoff, there was sunshine. It was hot. It was muggy as the corners whipped in. Headed towards goal. And it'll be a goal kick. And then probably about 15 minutes before kickoff, the clouds started to come over and the temperature drastically dropped. The wind started to pick up here. And see everyone starting to rug up around the ground, including yours truly here behind the mic. And I might be trying to add an extra layer at the halftime interval. Surprisingly, very few of the players wearing long sleeve shirts. It looks like it's just a quick glance tells me it's just the Fiafante. Everyone else keeping the short sleeves, no undershirts. Actually, no. I believe Cassar has the long sleeve undershirt on as well, but everyone else in short sleeves besides her and Sophia Fante. So maybe conditions out there on the pitch are a little bit warmer. As the throw comes in, it's headed up into the middle. Kira Bobbin gets onto the ball first. Short pass to Najima, who moves it forward to Amendolia. Amendolia looking to play down the wing. Attacking corner now for the Rams. That's one apiece. Both on the far side of the ground. The first two corners of this game. Corner whipped in. Out of the way. Petria Phillips lobs it over the top to Hunter. Comes out here to Janaea Dos Santos. Hunter making the run in the middle. Playing a through ball for Daniela Naimi. Gets around Sophia Fante, but the flag's gone up for offside. Daniela Naimi not quite timing the run there. So the first offside of the game. And Rams might count themselves lucky because, as I said, Naomi able to get the ball around Fante and would have had an open goal to shoot at. And as it is, Fante gets us back underway from the restart. Headed forward by Najima, headed up by Amendolia. Cleared by Barwick Gray into the attacking half. Brokenshire heading it forward. Amendolia taps it forward, looking for Darcy Malone, but Jasmine Melly sends it back to Hughes, who sends it onto the feet of Vanderlaan. Two sides battling for it in midfield as Hunter goes short to Melly, back to Ferris. And the captain's armband is Gemma Ferris. Barwick Gray. I spoke to Gemma Ferris last week after their win over Hills United about being given the captaincy this year, and she said it's a huge honour and is enjoying it, which is good. As Hunter looking for Janaea Dos Santos, who brings it down. Kira Bobbin clears it away. Kassar gets a touch on it. Mifsud. Actually, no, sorry, that's not Megan Mifsud. My apologies. That's Gabrielle Sarkis. Chantel Maniti goes backwards to Fante. Amber Luxmeyer looking to close in. Ball goes straight to Petria Phillips, the goal scorer in this game. Najima gets it away. Pass from Liana Luong. Tries to find Bobbin. Barwick Gray, no nonsense clearance from the defender there. Liana Luong, as I mentioned, coming in for Tegan Bertolicio. Barwick Gray gets a header to Luxmeyer, to Dos Santos, the two number 14s, Luong and Dos Santos battling for the ball. Luong choosing to put it out for a throw. But yes, it's a like-for-like change between, or for Luong coming in for Bertolicio. Barwick Gray, Hunter, Jasmine Melly not able to keep that in. I think maybe the pass might have been slightly inaccurate there from Sarah Hunter. Yeah. It looks like by the time actually it got to Melly that she'd had already gone out of play. Play continues. Melly. Ferris. Doesn't have Barwick Gray to pass to. Now passes to Barwick Gray as she gets back into position. The two centre-backs have swapped sides for now. It's a very, very fluid backline there for the Bulls in terms of the centre-backs and their positioning. Both know what their job is. Sarah Hunter dropping back to give options. Petria Phillips. Barwick Gray. Short to Phillips. Looking to create an overlap here on the near side. Jasmine Melly. Goes to Janaea Dos Santos. Under pressure from Bobbin. Dos Santos keeps possession. Melly. Hunter. Goes to Ferris. Ferris out onto the far side. Pass goes through from Hogarth Scott, who's playing at left back. So Hogarth Scott playing out of position today. So we wait for a ball. Yeah, no Claudia Valletta for the home side. She did take some tumbles towards the end of the game last week. So maybe she succumbed to that. Turned over here. Rams pouncing with the press. Kira Bobbin looking for a cross into the middle. Has to get it past Hogarth Scott. Isn't able to do so. Ball kept in. Bobbin gets it away. Darcy Malone going backwards to Mifsud, who shoots from distance. And it's saved by Ash Hughes. Hughes going short to Ferris. Goes to Barwick Gray. Melly. Janaea Dos Santos. Melly not able to get the ball forward. It's blocked immediately. Najima not able to get it down the line. And it will be a Bulls throw. Luchtmeyer heads the ball forward for Olivia Vanderland, who's able to get around Chantel Maniti. Cross into the middle. It's going to be cut out. Sarah Hunter keeping it in the attacking third, though. Here's Janaea Dos Santos. Janaea Dos Santos lines it up on the left foot. Straight into the arms of Sophia Fante. Fante looking for Sarkis here on the near side. Put up into the air by Jasmine Melly. Luchtmeyer in behind the defensive line. Luchtmeyer lines up the shot. Beats Sophia Fante. And it's 2-0. That's goal number 5 of the season for Amber Luchtmeyer. As the Bulls FC Academy double their advantage here in the 16th minute of play. Goal number 5, of the season for Luchtmeyer. Not a lot Sophia Fante could have done there. She absolutely had the positioning right, just wasn't able to get the foot down in time as the shot called in. Or called away from her, I should say. And it's 2-0 to the visitors, who, having never won here at Linwood Park, are well on their way to victory. It is early. They have dominated the game so far. And might be about to overturn the curse. So throw comes in. We'll repeat the process for the Rams. Just shy of the halfway line. Bulls down the left. Vanderland looking for a cross into the middle for Dos Santos. Cleared away by the defense there for the Rams. Under pressure immediately is Amendolia. Petria Phillips isn't able to maintain possession. Darcy Malone taking it away. Najima receiving the pass from Brokenshire. Barwick Gray getting a foot to it, but the ball only goes out to Kira Bobbin. Kassar will win her side of throws. Barwick Gray under the pressure from Kassar puts it out on the far side. Bobbin. Mifsud. Hunter goes to Janaea Dos Santos. Through for Luxmeyer. Is immediately under pressure from Brokenshire, but gets around her. Luxmeyer crossing it in along the ground. It's blocked. Dos Santos looks to get there. Isn't able to, as the Rams will come away with it through Sakura Najima. Najima finding Kassar into space. Has got Bobbin, Amendolia, and Sarkis as options. Goes out on the right for Bobbin, who's able to get around Hogarth Scott. Barwick Gray coming up with the clearance for a throw. And basically the exact same spot which he did moments ago. Petria Phillips heading to the bench. Maybe not for instructions. It looks like she's taking a sip of water or something. Taking a sip of something. I can see that as the throw comes in from the Rams. We'll move a few metres down the pitch as the Rams look to try and get one back. Throw comes in. Hunter looks like she's going to come away with it. No, she won't. It'll be Hogarth Scott to clear it. Brokenshire. Amendolia. Darcy Malone. Not able to get into the box as Hogarth Scott takes it off her feet. Phillips almost dispossessed. Was able to get a pass away to Danielle and Aimi. The forward pass is blocked. Barwick Gray straight into Darcy Malone. And it'll be a Bulls throw in just inside the corner flag to be taken by Hogarth Scott. You're watching the NPL Women's New South Wales match of the round here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. My name is Paletti. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company here this afternoon for round 15. NPL Women's New South Wales action as Amber Luxmeyer has made a break down the far side. Luxmeyer gets around the defense. Referee blows the foul. Yellow card for Sophia Brokenshire, clipping Amber Luxmeyer. So Brokenshire goes into the book in the 21st minute. So she'll have to be careful for the next 70 minutes or so, but that was probably the right decision there from the defender, because a third goal, should Luxmeyer have either been able to score it herself or get the pass away, might have just sealed this game before half-time in the battle for Macarthur here at Linwood Park. Petria Phillips standing over the ball. The whistle goes. Two in the wall. Petria Phillips. Sophia Fante tipping it onto the crossbar. Play still alive. And Sophia Fante will come up with it. It's gone out for a corner, though. So, it looks like the ball was over the line, at least according to the match officials, before it came back into the arms of Sophia Fante off that initial save onto the crossbar from the young Matilda goalkeeper. It wasn't at the Asian Cup, but has been featured in Young Matilda squads in recent memory as well. Phillips whips the corner in, punched away by Fante. Cassar gets there first. Hunter. Hogarth Scott goes to Daniela Naimi. Under pressure from Bobbin. Pass backwards going to Jasmine Melly, who puts it out onto the far side. Hunter not able to keep it in play. And we'll have a Rams throw in. Plenty of Sydney FC connections here in this game for both sides. Sophia Fante, Amelia Cassar, Indiana Dos Santos as Hughes clears that ball away. Ferris. Barwick Gray goes long. Amber Luxmeyer. Sarah Hunter. All having donned the sky blue jersey in the last 12 or so months. Last year and a half in the case of Indiana Dos Santos on the bench. Come back to that thought. Luxmeyer. Beniti will clear it out for a corner. Janae Dos Santos also previously turning out for the Sky Blues as well. Plenty of Sydney FC connections in this game. Of course, Vic Guzman as well. The Rams coach was assistant at the back end of last season after James Slaveski replaced Ante Juric. He brought Guzman in to be assistant with him. Petria Phillips whips the corner in, and it'll be claimed by Sophia Fante, who's looking for a quick move here. Fante, I think that one might beat Kira Bobbin out of play. The right execution there, or the right idea, I should say, from Fante. Wasn't able to quite get the execution. The ball beating Kira Bobbin out of play, who was chasing it down. Full credit to Kira Bobbin, who made the move to the NPL Women's New South Wales this year. Off the back of a stint with Canberra United. And plenty of time in Capital Football before that. She was a very noted goal scorer in the nation's capital. Sakura Najima plays the ball in between Ferris and Melly. Unfortunately, no one's able to chase for it. And Melly will go to Hughes on the edge of the 6-yard box. Short pass to Barwick Gray. To Ferris here on the near side of the two centre-back pairings. Barwick Gray has moved back over to the left side. Olivia Vanderland in her multi-coloured boots. Pink on the left foot, the right of the highlighter green on the right foot. She was asked a few weeks ago why she chooses to wear the two different coloured boots, and the answer was it helps her stand out. I can't fault that logic. So, most players will usually only wear the singular colour on both of their boots. Sometimes you have to dare to be different to stand out. As you can see there on the screen. Headed away. Oh, the free kick comes in. Not quite headed away yet. Kira Bobbin looking to keep it inside the box. It's started out for now before Bobbin comes into the box. Pass across. He'll come here to Megan Mifsud, who shoots. It's blocked. The rebound off the post. Still alive here. Mifsud shoots. Diving save by Ash Hughes. That is unbelievable. Fantastic effort there by Hughes here in the 27th minute to rescue a corner for her side and ease the pressure momentarily. Corner whipped in. going to be a goal kick. Goal kick is taken. Vanderland into the box. Go out for a corner. Corner comes in. Headed down by Barwick Gray. Ferris has put it home. And it's 3 for the Bulls. The Rams players want offside. But the referees are saying no. Although, I'm not going to put that in the score sheet just yet because the referees are coming together. They're having a discussion. No, they're not. Its goal's going to stand. Sophia Fante can't believe it. And in the 29th minute, it's 3-0 to the visitors. A captain's goal by Gemma Ferris. And the Rams are really under pressure now. Megan Mifsud. Darcy Malone. Into the middle looking for Sakura Najima. Almost wins the ball. Cleared away by Hogarth Scott. Via Vanderland. He's looking for options. He's able to get it away. Here's Janaea Dos Santos. Dos Santos. Phillips. Free kick for the Bulls. Hunter takes the free kick quickly. Goes out onto the far side for Dos Santos. Whipped into the middle. Punched away by Fante. Diving on the ground to do it. Amendolia gets it away to Kassar. Sarkis overruns, looking to give the option, but it'll come to Sakura Najima, who is into space. Now looking for Sarkis. Najima's pass not quite tied up. And we'll have a goal kick. Watching the NPL Women's New South Wales match of the round here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. It's Bulls FC 3, Macarthur Rams 0. My name is Paletti. This is Real Football Homegrown. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company this afternoon. Free kick taken by Barwick Gray to Gemma Ferris. Will send it back to Barwick Gray, who is, of course, Barwick Gray, the long-time club captain. Before Ferris took the captaincy this year, because Barwick Gray signing for the Central Coast Mariners in the A-League Women competition, missing the start of the season, which meant the club needed a captain. And as I mentioned, Gemma Ferris was awarded that honour, and she considers it a huge privilege. If you want to hear a little bit more of what Gemma Ferris had to say when I spoke to her last week, you can head to the Macarthur FC social pages. There's a short little clip there that was posted during the week. As Vanderland not quite able to keep that one in play. We're going to have a Rams throw. Throw comes in. Amendolia not able to control it. Sinead dos Santos comes away with it. Throw for the Rams. It's another throw for the Rams. You have to advance a little bit further down the pitch. Of course, there's other games going on today. We'll take a little bit of look around the grounds for the moment. Ball's being played through the midfield. Another Rams throw. The NPL Women's New South Wales action. The Illawarra Stingrays are up against the Northern Tigers. If you don't want to know the score, and turn away now. That game scoreless in the 34th minute. And then, of course, we've got to play it down here for the Rams. Looks like Megan Mifsud will be back to her feet shortly. The massive game going on today in Australian football involving the Socceroos. And I'll give you a few seconds to mute your stream before I give you that score, in case you don't want any spoilers when you're watching this game. Actually, we'll hold that thought. No, Sophia Fante going away to Luchtmeyer. Ball kept in. All right, so I'll give you a second to mute your stream. As the Socceroos have doubled their lead over Turkey in Canada at BC Place, with Connor Metcalf scoring in the 75th minute. To go with Nestor Irankunda's first half goal. Back to the action here. Sarah Hunter on the ball. She's looking for Luchtmeyer. The two Sydney FC teammates linking up. Luchtmeyer not able to get past Maniti, who had the inside lane. Fante goes long into midfield. Finds Sarkis on the far side. No, she won't. Sarkis waited for the ball to come to her. And Anna Hogarth-Scott pouncing there before Sarkis wins it back. Gets around Petria Phillips. Looking for a way into the middle. Here's Sarkis. Dribbling it into the box. She'll shoot herself. Blocked by Ferris. Still alive here for Kassar, who's not able to get the ball away from Barwick Gray. Luchtmeyer is in behind the back line. Brokenshire has to be careful here. She's already on a yellow. Luchtmeyer shoots. What a save, Sophia Fante! Fantastic save there from Sophia Fante to keep this game at 3-0. End-to-end action, almost resulting in the fourth goal for the Bulls. That's Sophia Fante coming up clutch. As Petria Phillips heads to the corner flag. And looking to get the angle on it. She's gone to the far corner of the little quadrant there. It's into the net, but Sophia Fante's been fouled in the lead up. So no Olympico there for Petria Phillips. The whistle going well before the ball crossing the line, as Fante was fouled in the middle there in the 6-yard box. Bulls executing the press and winning the ball back high up the pitch. It's going to be a Bulls throw there, as Dos Santos was dispossessed but not able to be kept in play. It's an off-the-ball incident here. Referee's going to call a stop to play. I didn't see it. There's a player who's gone down here. Immediate cries went up. I'm going to see if I can have a look here at the stream, and it wasn't captured by our camera. Megan Mifsud back to her feet. It's going to be a drop ball. Looks as though no action is going to be taken. I'll see if I can find out more at half time there as to what happened. But yeah, certainly not captured by our cameras. As Maniti goes back to Fante. Free kick here for the visitors. Rams winning the ball here. It's going to be a Rams throw. As Hogarth Scott putting that one out of play. Actually, we'll see. We'll see in a minute. Of course, this is, as I've mentioned, the match of the round, and a person on the socials. Sorry, I've forgotten how to speak for a second there. A person on the socials today, Cody Ojeda, is there in that corner. The incident happening near him, so we'll see if we can get an answer for you. If not before the halftime break, certainly at the halftime break. So Rams get a throw. Sarah Hunter clears it away. I do have an update for you from Cody down there. He says that he didn't see it. He wasn't quite able to confirm what happened as Ferris is giving away the foul. Yes, it is going to be a Rams free kick. So, yeah, unfortunately, the update is I have no update for you. But I will do some investigative digging at halftime if I can. As Kassar is over the free kick. Daniela Naimi, the lone player in the wall. Kassar looking to put it onto the head in the middle. It's on the line. Is it crossed? No. Gathered up by Ashley Hughes there in goals in the all-highlighter orange outfit from top to bottom. Sophia Fante in the all-highlighter pink. The Rams net. Here's Sarah Hunter. Her pass forward's blocked by Mifsud. Free kick for the Rams as we get closer to the halftime break. The Rams would love to get one back here. 3.5 minutes to go. Plus stoppages. Jasmine Melly gets a head onto it. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Throw comes in. Here's Kassar. Najima. Kassar Takes the shot herself. Diving save by Hughes. It's the second time she's come up clutch for her side and a shot from distance to make a save. That one probably going wide, but she wasn't to know that. So the corner is whipped in, and it's not going to be any trouble at all. Didn't quite curl back in the way that Macarthur was hoping. And so a Bulls goal kick. Here's Gemma Ferris into Sarah Hunter. Vanderland going to Hogarth Scott. Out to Dos Santos. Comes in for Phillips. Back forward for Vanderland. Pass goes backwards to Barwick Gray. Forward for Phillips, who's able to get around Sakura Najima. Darcy Malone wins the ball. In for Amendolia, who's going to keep this in play. No, she's not. Flag goes up. It's going to be a goal kick. The Rams getting close. They haven't done too much wrong here in this first half. They've had their chances. They just haven't been able to find a way to finish them off. Whereas Bulls FC have, and that reflects in the scoreboard. So we're going to have another Rams throw here. Throw comes in. Macarthur. Luchtmeyer. Backwards pass, not quite going the way Macarthur wanted to. But the Rams win it back. Here's Bobbin into the box. Bobbin brings it down. Hughes will dive onto it. And as I said, they're getting in the right positions. They just haven't been able to finish off their chances, which is, a perfect example there of what I was talking about. Is Jasmine Melly comes backwards to Ferris here. Barwick Gray. Phillips. Barwick Gray. Back to Phillips. Hunter. Hughes. Back to Barwick Gray. Back to Hunter. Ball will find its way to the feet of a Rams player before Hogarth Scott looks to come away with it. Gabrielle Sarkis winning the ball back. She's looking for a way into the middle around Hogarth Scott. Instead of playing in defensive midfield today, he's playing at left back. Bulls throw here as we're into stoppage time. Throw for the Bulls. And I wonder if they're going to try an attacking opportunity here, if they're happy to just see things out to the halftime break. I do see Marcela Santos there on the halfway line. She's got the jacket off, just the bib on. So maybe she's getting prepared to come on at the break. As Kira Bobbin loses possession of the ball. Here's Phillips. Janaea Dos Santos. Bobbin wins the ball back. Amendolia has got Sarkis on the far side. That's where she goes. Here's Sarkis looking for a way around Hogarth Scott. Throw comes in from Sarkis. No, it's not. Looks like she's going to leave it off for Mifsud. It looked like she was gearing up to take the throw very quickly and stay on the attack. The Rams taking their time with this opportunity. Here's Sarkis again. Dispossessed. Malone only finds Phillips, and that's going to be half-time here. at Linwood Park in our round 15 NPL Women's New South Wales match of the round, where Bulls FC Academy 3 lead the Macarthur Rams 0. Petria Phillips opening the scoring in the 4th minute for goal number 6 of the campaign for her. Amber Luxmeyer doubled the lead in the 16th minute, goal number 5 of the campaign for her. And then Gemma Ferris with the captain's goal in the 29th minute gives us a 3-0 scoreline. Sophia Brokenshire, the only player booked in the first half, in the 21st minute for a tackle on Amber Luxmeyer. At half-time here at Linwood Park, it's Bulls FC 3, Macarthur Rams 0. My name is Paletti, and we look forward to your company for the second half in about 14 minutes' time.
Collins, after that throw from Jonsson, heads the ball the other way. And Smith will go in from the angle, and she's found the back of the net. It's a poor ball for Channing, and it's a cheap giveaway there. Wojcicki 1-on-1 with Naylor. Naylor saves the first shot, the second's placed away. Vasiliadis equalises for West City Rangers. Both centre-backs moving forward. Cross comes in from Moreno. It's at the feet of Kulisakis.
Versus NWS Spirit at the Crest. Game 5:40 p.m. as Daniela Naimi's into the box here. Cross into the middle. Luxmeyer turns and shoots on the right. What a save. Mattiero is not out of danger yet. It's crossed over the line. And Bulls FC Academy dribbles it into space. Goes across for Bianca Gagliini. She's not going to be able to get the shot away. So still play it alive. Shot comes away. Hills have equalised. Ferris, who's found Jade Guichon in space. Tamsin Buchanan is trying to hold up play as best as she can. Hogarth Scott shoots, it's deflected, it's in! And Hogarth Scott has given Bulls the lead.
There's a chance for somebody to put their name in lights. We don't have much long left, as that's a lovely ball from McNulty to Josie Allen. There's Murtagh free in the middle. Here's Laura Murtagh, and she scores! And the Ravens have finally broken the deadlock.
So, not sure how long this injury time will be. But time is precious at this point in the game. Barker's cross. McKenzie! Not sure if she got a touch, but Amy Barker.
Nice areas. Gets the head on it! And there's the finish. How's the quality? Oh, rising high. Pretty sure that's Tegan Bertolicio.
This is a bit of corner. Oh, it's own goal. Return ball. Oh, pinched. Capitanellis. Goal! Oh, well done from Fragile. Letta through the legs. Letta, yes!
Corner comes in, and it's in! Spirit take the lead!
Jones after that throw in from Johnson. Heads the ball the other way. And Smith will go in from the ankle. And she's found the back of the net. It's a poor ball for Channing. And it's a cheap giveaway there. Rajivsky 1-on-1 with Naylor. Naylor saves the first shot. The second's placed away. Vasiliadis equalises for West City Rangers. Both centre backs moving forward. Cross comes in from Moreno. It's at the feet of Kulisakis.
Versus NWS Spirit at the Crest. Game 5:40 p.m. as Daniela Naimi's into the box here. Cross into the middle. Lookmeyer turns and shoots on the right. What a save. Mattiero is not out of danger yet. It's crossed over the line. And Bulls FC Academy dribbles it into space. Goes across for Bianca Gagliini. She's not going to be able to get the shot away. So still play it alive. Shot comes away. Hills have equalised. Barris, who's found Jade Guichon in space. Tamsin Buchanan is trying to hold up play as best as she can. Hogarth Scott shoots. It's deflected. It's in. And Hogarth Scott has given Bulls the lead.
There's a chance for somebody to put their name in lights. We don't have much long left as that's a lovely ball from McNulty to Josie Allen. There's Murtagh free in the middle. Here's Laura Murtagh and she scores! And the Ravens have finally broken the deadlock.
So, not sure how long this injury time will be. But time is precious at this point in the game. Barker's cross. Mackenzie! Not sure if she got a touch, but Amy Barker.
Nice areas. Gets the head on it! And there's the finish. How's the quality? Oh, rising high. Pretty sure that's Tegan Bertolicio.
This is a bit of corner. Oh, it's own goal. Return ball. Oh, pinched. Capitanellis. Goal! Oh, well done from Fragile. Letta through the legs. Letta, yes!
Corner comes in. And it's in! Spirit take the lead.
Good afternoon and welcome back here to the second half at Linwood Park in the NPL Women's New South Wales Match of the Round. My name is Paletti. At the halftime break, it is Bulls FC 3, Macarthur Rams 0. The visitors in the lead. First half goals to Petria Phillips, Amber Luxmeyer and Gemma Ferris, proving the difference between the two sides. Despite the scoreline, it was a very competitive first half between the two. Jasmine Melly's early touch here in the second half goes out in front of the Bulls bench. And so it'll be in front of the Rams bench, so it'll be a Rams throw. Gemma Ferris on the ball now. Goes to Jasmine Melly. Sarah Hunter sends it forward looking for Amber Luxmeyer. Danielle and Amy not quite able to keep that one in play. I did do some halftime investigating and wasn't able to find out any more about what happened to Megan Mifsud, so apologies there. Sophia Fante chips it into space over Janaea Dos Santos. Kira Bobbin gets it away to Eliza Amendolia. One halftime substitution to note is Marcela Santos coming on at the break. Players colliding in the middle. Referee says no foul whatsoever. Janaea Dos Santos threads it in for Luxmeyer. Sophia Fante diving onto the ball. And Darcy Malone back to her feet now there in the middle. I'll try and work out who Marcela Santos has come on for. As Amendolia finds Santos. Marcela Santos holds the ball up before going to Amendolia, who's going to trip Petria Phillips, takes the free kick quickly, and Anna Hogarth-Scott puts it out for a throw. Quick glance tells me that Marcela Santos has come on for Sophia Brokenshire. It was on a yellow card in the first half, so not a like-for-like sub for the home side. Forward being replaced with a defender. There's Luxmeyer. Goes into the box, across, looking for Phillips. It'll be pushed away by Liana Luong, only as far as Janaea Dos Santos. Cuts back on the left. Janaea Dos Santos off the underside of the crossbar. Put home by Danielle and Amy, and it's four for the Bulls. I'm going to say that goal is going to go to Danielle and Amy, but it wouldn't surprise me if in the fallout of the game it ends up getting awarded to Janaea Dos Santos. As to me it looked like it bounced in off the underside of the crossbar, but play continued until it was put home by Daniela Naimi. And so it is for the Bulls here, 49 minutes into the game. They've still got 40 minutes plus stoppages to go. So no time to celebrate just yet. Luxmeyer into the box. Mifsud coming up with a key stop there. And she's now able to move the ball on to Marcela Santos. So it looks like Bulls... Actually, sorry, my apologies. I'll come back to that thought. Here's Santos into the box. Passing it to Casa, who shoots. over the crossbar for a goal kick. It looks like the Rams have moved to a back three with Sophia Brokenshire coming off at the halftime interval. So the back three will see Mifsud on the right, Chantel Maniti in the middle, and Liana Luong on the left of a back three. Although I did notice Marcela Santos dropping back there. So maybe she was just dropping back for the goal kick, but certainly looks like it's going to be a back three in this second 45 for the home side. Janaea Dos Santos on the ball. Petria Phillips runs onto the pass from Dos Santos. She tries to put it in for Luchtmeyer. Hogarth Scott keeps on the attack. Janaea Dos Santos finds Phillips, who nutmegs Darcy Malone. Sarah Hunter goes out to Danielle Naimi on the far side. Naimi into the middle. Phillips. The less said about that shot, the better. Goal kick. Half-time substitutions for the visitors here. They line up as they started the game. So in goals, number 1, Ashley Hughes. Number 2, Petria Phillips. Number 4, Gemma Ferris, who's the captain. Number 5, Liz Barwick-Gray. Number 6, Anna Hogarth-Scott. Number 9, Amber Luchtmeyer. Number 11, Danielle Anemi. Number 12, Jasmine Melly. Number 13, Olivia Vanderland. Number 14, Janaea Dos Santos. Number 30, Sarah Hunter. All on the field for the visitors for the home side. In goals, number 42, Sophia Fante, who's lining up the goal kick here. Number 3, Chantel Maniti. Number 6, and captain Eliza Amendolia. Number 8, Amelia Kassar. Number 10, Sakura Najima. Number 14, Liana Luong. Number 11, Marcela Santos, who's replaced number 15, Sophia Brokenshire at the halftime interval. Number 17, Kira Bobbin. Number 21, Gabrielle Sarkis. Number 25, Darcy Malone. And number 33, Megan Mifsud. And Kira Bobbin onto the ball here. Cross into the middle. Kassar not able to run onto it. Shot comes from Sakura Najima. Takes a deflection. It's going to be a corner. And if you want more of a reason to stay tuned into this game, I can tell you that number 7 for Bulls FC Academy, Indiana Dos Santos, will come on here in the second half. We don't know the exact moment of the game yet. As the corner is whipped in, there's Kira Bobbin down on the ground, Liz Barwick-Gray down on the ground, Vanderland down on the ground. And Chantel Maniti cleans up the loose ball to Liana Luong. Vanderland takes the shot. It's going to be a goal kick. And Sophia Fante's calling Megan Mifsud to take this goal kick. And she's pointing to her thigh, indicating that perhaps she can't kick it long. Not too sure. The issue is for Fante. Her right thigh is strapped. So maybe she's been battling. Soreness and tightness for a little bit now, and she's just flamed up a little bit in this game. She has had quite a bit of work to do as the Rams goalkeeper. Here's Dos Santos. She keeps possession of the ball. Short pass to Luchtmeyer. Flag up for offside. Yeah, 12 months since Indiana Dos Santos last took a football field after doing her ACL. She'll be set to make her return at some point in this second half. I can tell you the Dos Santos clan are all here. They've got signs, they've got everything prepared to make this a very special moment for Indiana Dos Santos. I might even get emotional on the call. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Here's Naomi. Pass to Olivia Vanderland, who finds Luchtmeyer in the middle. Comes to Sarah Hunter. Janaea Dos Santos. Flag stays down into the middle for Luchtmeyer, who gets around Fante. Belted into the net, but the flag has gone up for offside. And Amber Luchtmeyer denied again by the flag. It was an incident. Oh, there's a moment in the first half where she was denied by the offside flag as well. Very similar. I was able to get around Sophia Fante, but wasn't able to time the run to do it. Hogarth Scott winning the ball high up the pitch. Dos Santos. Her pass forward blocked by Megan Mifsud, who'll receive the pass back from Eliza Amendolia. Petria Phillips winning the ball and getting it away to Janaea Dos Santos. Hogarth Scott. Marcella Santos gets a touch to it before Jasmine Melly will regather possession for the visitors. Here's Petria Phillips. Olivia Vanderland. Back to Phillips. She'll take a shot. Claimed by Sophia Fante. Headed out by Hogarth Scott. Gabrielle Sarkis able to get around Liz Barwick-Gray. Kira Bobbin into the box. Pass for Cassar, blocked by Phillips. Barwick-Gray to Dos Santos. Here's Sarah Hunter to Luchtmeyer. Hunter takes a tumble. Liana Luong. Referee looked to play advantage. And we'll come back for the foul on Sarah Hunter just inside the attacking half for the Bulls. Janaea Dos Santos comes to Luchtmeyer. Luchtmeyer. Dos Santos going to guide that one out of play for a throw in. Hogarth Scott to take the throw. So a few options lined up here for Anna Hogarth Scott. Janaea Dos Santos tries to rainbow flick it over Megan Mifsud. Isn't able to execute it properly. Mifsud will put it out for a throw. And so we'll repeat the process in roughly the same spot. Throw comes in. Misses the head of Luchtmeyer. Darcy Malone tries to make something happen. Hogarth Scott trying to ensure that doesn't happen. Darcy Malone's pressure forces a throw in. And so the Rams with a chance to get out of their defensive third. As the wind continues to pick up and drop the temperature here at Linwood Park. Looks like maybe the sun's going to come back out a little bit here in this second half before it sets. As it certainly lightened up here. The floodlights still very much taking effect over the ground as this ball goes forward. Amber Luchtmeyer is not going to be able to run onto it, but Liana Luong's able to get around Vanderland. Here's Malone. Luong turns the ball over to Petria Phillips. Sarah Hunter. She tries to find her way through to Luchtmeyer. Darcy Malone. Megan Mifsud has to run onto the pass. Gets it forward to Bobbin, who's immediately under pressure from Hogarth Scott. Bobbin gets the ball away, but Sarah Hunter will get the pass intended for Amendolia. Phillips, Vanderland. Had Danielle and Amy opened. Chose to go herself. Melly goes to Hunter. Barwick Gray, Hogarth Scott. Janaea Dos Santos. Hunter. Barwick Gray. Ferris. Hunter. Ferris. Luchtmeyer. Looking for Hogarth Scott, who's making the run down the left. Luchtmeyer will come back onto the ball. Through to Vanderland. She looks for the shot. It'll roll past her feet. Melly heads it to Naomi. Up in the air. Marcela Santos looking for the clearance. Isn't able to get it. And Liana Luong will play that out off of Jasmine Melly. And we're going to get a substitution here. Danielle and Amy making way for... Oh, there's a... Darcy Malone is down. I hadn't noticed that off the ball. They're in midfield. Trainer has come on to have a look at Darcy Malone. That substitution. Danielle and Amy coming off here in the 61st minute, I think. 62nd minute, my apologies. You're in the 62nd minute for number 17, Ladun Surjan. So, again, not really a like-for-like sub, but it looks like Surjan's going to go into midfield, and Petria Phillips is going to push forward. Phillips does some good work up top as well as in midfield. Very versatile player for Marty Garces' side. As ball has gone out of play, it's going to be a throw for the visitors. Throw comes in. Phillips onto the ball. Be put out by Sakura Najima. Throw comes in. Luchtmeyer onto the ball. Cross back into the middle from Jasmine Melly. Cleared away by the Rams. Marcela Santos gets the pass in for Sarkis. Barwick Gray stopping that attack before it even started. Here's Ferris. Turns the ball over to Darcy Malone in midfield. Ardun Surjan straight into the action. Not able to dispossess Darcy Malone, who's found her way back onto the ball. Passes it to Gabrielle Sarkis. Eliza Amendolia calling for it. The pass intended for her. Blocked by Sarah Hunter. Phillips. Luchtmeyer. Hunter back on the ball. Tries to time it perfectly for Petria Phillips, who stayed on side, but the pass didn't have the power. Here's Amelia Cassar, gets it away to Marcela Santos, who cuts in towards the middle, through for Sakura Najima. Shouldered off the ball by Barwick Gray. Illegally, says the referee. Free kick, Rams in a dangerous position. They want to try and get one back. Well, off the ball and in front of the benches, I spy with my little eye Indiana Dos Santos, who's up and about. So perhaps that substitution is coming sooner rather than later. Amelia Cassar over the ball, puts it on target. Saved by Ashley Hughes. Hogarth Scott not able to find Janae Dos Santos. We'll have a throw in. Amendola going to Sakura Najima. Liana Luong sends it long. Sarkis. Kassar goes to Santos. Ball up in the air from Barwick Gray. Ferris trying to get onto it. Barwick Gray heads it away. It's going to be a corner as the cross-in was blocked out. And time starting to run out for the Rams if they want to find their way back into this game. So I mentioned I'll come back to that thought. Kassar whips the corner in, headed forward by Bobbin. And it'll be cleared away by Olivia Vanderland, who's able to find Janaea Dos Santos, has got Luchtmeyer running for it. Darcy Malone making a tackle there on Dos Santos. Mifsud gets it away to Bobbin. Here's Chantel Maniti on the ball now. It's got Kassar on the far side. That's where she goes. Kassar not able to get clean possession of the ball, but will win her side a throw. We're going to have a substitution here for the Rams, so the throw will take a little bit longer, and it's going to be Amelia Kassar making way. So she's coming off the field and being replaced by number 9, Thea Machensky. You're in the 67th minute of play. It's going to be a Rams throw, who have made some good chances here. They just haven't been able to finish them off all throughout this game. Have been getting into the right positions. So plenty for Vic Guzman to take away from this game. Cleared away by Ferris. Najima trying to keep it in play. Will keep it in play before it's cleared away by the Bulls. But yeah, just been lacking that final touch. Oh, the Bulls have created plenty of their own chances. Have found that finishing touch. Bobbin flicks it over the head of Hogarth Scott. Barwick Gray clears it away. Janaea Dos Santos going shoulder to shoulder with Darcy Malone. Malone will get the better of it. Mifsud's pass forward. Only finds Hunter. Quick 1-2 through to Luchtmeyer from Petria Phillips. Onto Dos Santos, who has to hold it up. Into the middle. Luchtmeyer shoots. Blocked by Fante. Not cleared away out of danger yet. Now it's cleared out for a throw-in. Pressure still on here for the Rams as the Bulls try to capitalise. Sophia Fante hasn't gotten up after going down. She's pointing to her thigh. Trainer waved on. And I did note earlier that it was strapped up, so she hasn't been taking the long kicks. I hope it's nothing serious there for Sophia Fante, one of the bright young goalkeepers here in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition, was adjudged to the team of the season last year for her performance at Sydney University. Didn't take out the official Goalkeeper of the Year award, and Sophia Fante is going to be subbed off here. The trainer's indicated to the bench, and so Isabella Coelho will be taking to the field in a moment. Sophia Fante's afternoon is done. Hopefully it's nothing serious. For Sophia Fante, Isabella Coelho puts the gloves on. And she'll make her way onto the field. Isabella Coelho in place of Sophia Fante here in the 70th minute. So, one more substitution window for the Rams to use. Made 3 subs, but one of those was at halftime, so it doesn't count as a substitution window. As Rams trying to get this one out of danger. They have turned the ball over to the Bulls. And there is action on the Bulls FC bench as Hughes goes to Ferris here. And we are moments away from Indiana Dos Santos returning to a football field. As a free kick here goes the way of the home side. They've taken it quickly, bobbing onto the ball, trying to get around Jasmine Melly. Corner for the hosts. Corner taken short. Sakura Najima whips it in. It goes over the head of everyone at the far post. Barwick Gray chasing it down. Mifsud's not going to get there first because Barwick Gray has fouled Megan Mifsud, who took quite a nasty tumble here and is being helped back to her feet. So a free kick here for the Rams. So Emma Chansky being told to wait for the whistle, as Petria Phillips will be the lone player in the quote-unquote wall. Whistle goes. Machensky delivers. Into the middle. Head of the way. Not out of danger yet. Cleared away now by the Bulls. Here's Machensky. Mifsud. Ferris clears that out for a throw in. Throw comes in. Machensky receives the pass back from Darcy Malone. Crossed into the middle, curling away from goal. Barwick Gray's going to get there first. And she just puts it into space for Luxmeyer to run onto. Ball bouncing here towards the near side. So Luxmeyer going to have to make her way back into the middle. Gets past Mifsud, crossing it in. Phillips. Barwick Gray was lining up for it. Phillips taking the touch, stopped it from getting to Barwick Gray. As Ardon Surjans drop back to cover Barwick Gray. Marcela Santos, short pass to Malone. Finds Najima going forward. Najima goes out onto the far side. Shot comes in, flag up, offside. And we're going to have that substitution. Everyone's going up. Everyone's getting around Indiana Dos Santos as she makes her way back onto the football field. It's going to be Olivia Vanderland taking her leave of absence for Indiana Dos Santos, coming on to a huge cheer here at Linwood Park. 12 months since she did her ACL. She makes her way back onto the field and has a brief embrace with her sister Janea Dos Santos. What a moment. Indiana Dos Santos, welcome back to football. As play back underway here. Petria Phillips not able to find a teammate there with that ball forward. Throw in for the visitors. Ball forward from Gemma Ferris. Luxmeyer looking to run onto it. As they'll go out for a throw in. Indiana Dos Santos looking to put the pressure on Sakura Najima. Najima able to get away from it. Here's Hunter. Back pass for Phillips. Janaea Dos Santos through for Luxmeyer, who's gotten around the keeper. No, she hasn't. Diving save there by Isabella Coelho. And even though Amber Luxmeyer scored in the 16th minute, that's now the third time she's been stopped inside the 18-yard box. Twice by the offside flag, and this time by Isabella Coelho. Actually, that's the fourth time. Sophia Fante was able to do something similar as well. So, here in the second half. So, Amber Luxmeyer not having the best of days up top. But a goal is a goal. Although she'll feel she should have had more. Throw comes in from the Rams. Kira Bobbin there is going to be fouled. Sakura Najima finds Marcella Santos, who's hasn't gotten around Hogarth Scott. Marcella Santos complaining there. She's trying to remonstrate with the referee, who doesn't want a bar of it. She believes she was fouled. The referee thinks otherwise. It's going to be a goal kick here. And Marcella Santos still going off at the referee. Hughes takes the goal kick, headed up by Malone. Marcella Santos brings it down. Barwick Gray, Hogarth Scott. Darcy Malone trying to take the ball away. Machensky, Mifsud, goes to Chantel Maniti. Amendolia, out to Bobbin. Here's Janaea Dos Santos. Is going to be dispossessed by Megan Mifsud. Is into the attacking half. Mifsud through for Santos. Has to try and get around Barwick Gray. It's going to be dispossessed, but it's going to be a Rams throw. It'll be Megan Mifsud to take it here on the near side. Throw comes in. Corner for the Rams. Potential for the short throw coming, for the short corner coming here as Darcy Malone makes her way and then retreats as Machensky whips it in. Here's Phillips. Has got Janaea Dos Santos, who's might have veered the wrong side of Liana Luong, and the referee says that she has. Offside. As Maniti goes to Bobbin. Luong. Santos. Bobbin. Throw comes in from Jasmine Melly. As the sun well and truly behind the clouds once again after peeking its way through in the second half. Floodlights in full effect here at Linwood Park as this game comes towards its conclusion. We are 10 minutes away plus stoppages from the full-time whistle here in the NPL Women's New South Wales Match of the Round. There's another game going on at the moment in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. As Surjan goes to Ferris, who goes backwards to Barwick Grey. And that game taking place at Lakelands Oval down in the Illawarra. As Indiana Dos Santos goes through to Janaea Dos Santos. Mifsud's going to get there first. And she's going to try and guide it out for a goal kick. Isn't able to do so. Dos Santos keeps it in play. Janaea Dos Santos keeps it in play. Marcela Santos now clears it down the line. Sarah Hunter getting a touch on it. Eliza Amendolia comes in towards the middle for Gabrielle Sarkis. Barwick Gray's going to send that back to Hughes. A score update from around the grounds. Is Illawarra Stingrays hosting the Northern Tigers. It's Northern Tigers 3, Illawarra Stingrays 0. And the other 3 p.m. kickoff here in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. Plenty more action this afternoon for you here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. We've got 3 kickoffs at 5 p.m. Amber Luchtmeyer into the box. Luchtmeyer shoots. Luchtmeyer at the double. And Amber does indeed have the answer for her goal-scoring woes. She's only found the back of the net once today. Probably should have had multiple. And now she gets to add a second onto the score sheet here. Megan Mifsud down in midfield in back play. But it's 5 for the Bulls. Amber Luchtmeyer at the double. And it's Macarthur M's 0. Bulls FC 5. And we're going to have a couple of substitutions. Barwick Gray and Petria Phillips and Sarah Hunter all taking their leave of absence at this goal opportunity. So Liz Barwick Gray coming off. Petria Phillips coming off. Sarah Hunter coming off. And take a look around as to who's come on in a moment. One of them is Sienna Hawkins. She goes into the front line. In jersey number 3. Tamara Souza into the midfield in jersey number 10. As the Bulls look to move it forward, Indiana Dos Santos passing to Janaea Dos Santos, who's found Sienna Hawkins, goes to Tamara Souza. Out onto the far side for, I believe that's Asher Franklin out there in jersey number 15. Which would be the other substitution. Goal kick here. So that triple substitution, Liz Barwick Gray, Sarah Hunter and Petria Phillips all coming off. Sienna Hawkins, Tamara Souza and Asher Franklin coming on to the field. So all 5 substitutes is to the Bulls as Isabella Coelho gets the ball forward. Only the 3 substitutions thus far for the Rams, but they do have one more window up their sleeves. Should Vic Guzman decide to use it. Here's Kira Bobbin on the far side, trying to find a way around Asher Franklin. Gets it through the legs of Franklin, but it'll be cleared away by Jasmine Melly. It's going to be a ball strike. So, it's the game's still to come this afternoon on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel at 5 p.m. We have 3 kickoffs for you. Manly United hosting Sydney Olympic at Cromer Park. Sydney University hosting the Gladesville Ravens. And the Western Sydney Wanderers hosting UNSW. Wanderers versus UNSW. That looks to be a very spicy matchup indeed, as first will take on third. And could have a monumental impact on the ladder. So UNSW coming into the weekend in first place on 36 points with a plus 24 goal differential. Indiana Dos Santos dispossessed here by Darcy Malone. Bulls FC coming into the weekend on second place, 33 points, but plus 25 goal differential. They'll temporarily go to the top of the ladder prior to the result of that UNSW Western Sydney Wanderers game with a win here today. And then the Western Sydney Wanderers also on 33 points with a plus 15 goal differential. And so depending on the scoreline, UNSW could fall as far as third by the close of play this afternoon, or they could maintain their 3-point gap at the top of the ladder. As Luxmeyer comes in here to Indiana Dos Santos, who leaves it off for Amber Luxmeyer. Shot is blocked. Tamara Souza. Flag goes up for offside. And a UNSW win would see them create a 6-point gap between them and the Wanderers. And could, I said, have a massive impact, that game, on the remainder of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. And then at 5:30 p.m, hold that thought, shot comes in over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick. Sienna Hawkins not quite able to bring the ball down and was going up as it kept on creeping closer towards the goal. Then at 5:30 p.m, Hills United host Apia Leichhardt at Valentine Sports Park to round out your afternoon of NPL Women's New South Wales action here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Marcella Santos. Malone finds Hayley Thomas. So the Rams now have no more substitutions available to them. Shot comes in, it's blocked. It's going to be a goal kick. I did not see when Hayley Thomas made her way onto the field. As she comes back to retrieve a shin pad that was knocked off her legs. So both sides having made use of all of the substitution windows available to them. Only the 4 substitutions, though, for the Rams, with the 5 for the Bulls. Free kick here for the Rams. And it looks as though Hayley Thomas replaced Megan Mifsud, who's been in the wars a little bit today. Was Mifsud. Free kick taken by Sakura Najima into the box, headed down. Dos Santos gets it away to Sienna Hawkins. Hawkins onto the ball, trying to find her way through to Luchtmeyer. Hawkins choosing to hold it up instead. Here's Janaea Dos Santos. She's not going to get there because Hayley Thomas is going to get it away to Darcy Malone. Darcy Malone trying to put Kira Bobbin in behind. Bobbin onto the ball. The 2 Canberra United teammates linking up as Ardon Surjan gets the ball away to Indy Dos Santos. Here's Janaea. Through for Luchtmeyer. Chantel Maniti with the inside lane is going to get there first. Steers it away from goal. Hayley Thomas is dispossessed. Luchtmeyer crosses it in, but the flag's up for offside. So we'll go to the restart. As it's going to be Hayley Thomas She sends it long. Headed forward by Adon Surjan. Tamara Souza goes backwards to Jasmine Melly as the Bulls have shifted to a back three in the dying stages of this game. Melly goes to Souza. Ferris just holds the ball up. We're into stoppage time now. Can the Bulls find the sixth? Indiana Dos Santos, Tamara Souza, back to Indiana Dos Santos. Here's Jasmine Melly. Goes out to Asha Franklin on the far side. Ball put in behind. Bobbin's going to get there first. Sakura Najima now trying to get the ball away from danger. Sends it down the line. Gemma Ferris wants the offside call. She's going to get it. It's Gabrielle Sarkis not quite timing her run there. Jasmine Melly goes to Ferris, to Souza. Here's Souza. Hawkins. Santos. Here's Machansky. Pass into the middle, blocked by Souza. It's going to come out for a throw-in. Here's Thomas. Machansky into the middle. Amendolia, cross blocked by Ferris. Santos shoots off the post. It's going to be put behind for a corner. And the Rams, well, the Rams can't buy a goal today. This has been tough for the home side. They're doing all the right things. They just haven't been able to take full advantage of their chances. Short corner taken. Darcy Malone will run onto it. In the box. Jasmine Melly gets it away to Janaea Dos Santos, who's got space aplenty. Has got Asha Franklin in behind. Kira Bobbin giving chase and stopping Franklin from getting away with it. Bobbin goes into Thomas. Melly. Hogarth Scott. Hogarth Scott being held up here in a battle with Gabrielle Sarkis. Hogarth Scott gets the better of it. Melly goes to Indiana Dos Santos in midfield. Looking for a way through to Sienna Hawkins. Blocked by Najima. Ball put up into the air. Sarkis brings it down. Flag goes up for offside. And that's full time here at Linwood Park as the Bulls FC Academy have emerged victorious here in the NPL Women's New South Wales Match of the Round as they notch up win number 11 of the season. And it's the first time they've won here at Linwood Park. They've arrested the hoodoo. They came in to the weekend with, it's been a game. Petrea Phillips in the 4th minute, Amber Luchtmeyer in the 16th, Gemma Ferris in the 29th, Danielle and Amy in the 49th, and then Amber Luchtmeyer in the 83rd. The 5 goals, a brace for Luchtmeyer. She goes to 6 goals on the season, going equal with Petrea Phillips. But both still behind Olivia Vanderland in the Golden Boot race. Sophia Brokenshire, the only player booked by the referee in the 21st minute for the Macarthur Rams. Perhaps the headline, Indiana Dos Santos making her return to football from an ACL injury here at Linwood Park. 12 months after she was put out of action, costing her the entire A-League women's season. And up until round 15 here in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition for Bulls FC. Plenty more action to come across the afternoon on the NPL Women's New South Wales YouTube channel. There's 3 kickoffs coming off at 5 o'clock, headlined by the Western Sydney Wanderers hosting NSW. And then at 5:30 p.m, Hills United take on Apia Leichhardt. At full time here from Linwood Park in our NPL Women's New South Wales Match of the Round. My name is Paletti. Thank you so much for your company as the Bulls FC Academy 5 have defeated the Macarthur Rams 0.